The man wearing the mask was none other than the infamous killer, Jason. The military had to use heavy weaponry to subdue him, but even then, they could only capture him by chaining him down. They stationed guards around him 24/7. Despite the chains, just one look from Jason was enough to make the guards tremble in fear. Panicking, they quickly covered him with a cloth to keep his gaze from terrorizing anyone further. In an attempt to neutralize him, the military decided to freeze Jason. But when they uncovered the cloth, they found that the person under the blanket was no longer Jason, it was one of the guards. At that moment, Jason appeared behind them, effortlessly slaughtering everyone in the room. A female scientist, who had been watching from a distance, quickly turned and ran. Jason pursued her all the way to the cryogenics chamber, but the scientist turned back and ambushed him, firing several shots to force him into the freezing chamber. She quickly slammed the door shut and activated the liquid nitrogen switch. Within moments, the entire chamber was flooded with liquid nitrogen, freezing Jason solid. 500 years later, Earth was abandoned, and an exploration team returned to the planet, discovering the frozen Jason. They saw it as a rare treasure and hurriedly brought him back aboard their spaceship. After running scans, they found no signs of life in Jason's body and decided to keep him as a specimen for research. However, they had no idea what consequences they were about to face. When the blonde woman removed Jason's mask, she was horrified by what she saw. The face beneath the mask was grotesque beyond belief. Meanwhile, the undying Jason's body was slowly healing. The blonde woman sensed something was wrong, but, turning around to check on him, found that Jason appeared motionless. What she didn't know was that Jason had fully revived. Before she could react, he grabbed her by the hair and slammed her headfirst into the freezing liquid nitrogen tank, submerging her in temperatures colder than thousands of degrees below zero.